Hey, good people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today we're going to be looking at two fragrances which are designers but from completely different price ranges. I have covered them both in the past as individual reviews, and this is like at around 7 a.m. in the morning, so I'm a little bit calm, and then I'm speaking slow in the later part of the day after I'm done with my coffee, and then after like breakfast and everything, I'll start being jumpy if I'm doing some more reviews. So I will do 3 videos right now. I have completed one, 2 more left. So my scent of the morning is YSL L'Homme Sport. Thank you, my brother Jeffrey Bhai, for lending me this one to review. I'll review that soon, but today I want to review two mega stars of fresh fragrances. One is from House of Giorgio Armani, other one is Burberry. Two completely different house, but they have a lot of things, elements in common. So that's why I'm comparing them. There are many other fragrances which are similar. So I'll mention every single thing side by side, and I'll pick a winner for you if you're looking to buy something, a fresh perfume, or depending on your budget, out of these two, which one is a better choice. All right, simply. So the fragrances like Mr. Burberry Indigo I reviewed based on a sample, and the Profondo is Acqua Profondo I reviewed based on full bottle. Okay, I think also no sorry once also sample then I full bottle. So I don't want to re-review Mr. Burberry Indigo full on. If you want, I can do it, but I actually thought it would be much better idea to compare them. So it will be re-review sort of in that fashion. So here you go. Both are flankers, both are designer fragrances, and they belong to, if you see the color, have almost a similar identical color, dark blue. Mr. Burberry Indigo is a flanker of Mr. Burberry. I have reviewed this one. Mr. Burberry EDP, and the Profondo is a flanker to Acqua similar line to Profumo Special Blend, Absolute. You know those flankers that come up. This is part of that. So Mr. Burberry Indigo, you pay at first, when it came out first, it was expensive. It was like $75 to 85. Now you can have it under, I think, about 45 bucks. Okay, $45 is not a bad price at all. Perfume Bangladesh is offering that price, but you get 100 ml EDT. On the other side, Acqua Profondo, it has 125 ml juice. If you buy the big packaging, they also have 200 ml, and sometimes they offer 300. So they go up to big bottle sizes. Mr. Burberry Indigo, you can buy the biggest, I think at this moment, $150. So if you pay retail, the prices are kind of like not far off. The retail same for both. But if you see discounters, Profondo is still not hitting the discounter, and these fragrances tend to stay more pricey. So packaging wise, I think they look fantastic, but you get a little bit more juice on the Profondo, even though the price range is higher. So at this moment, Profondo is almost double the price or more, okay, than Burberry Indigo. So let me show you Burberry Indigo. The box is like this, if you haven't seen. It's not a brand new release, but by any means, but I'm showing you Burberry. I love Burberry House, pretty nice box. And Acqua Profondo I showed you before. Let me show you once again. This is not a very mind-blowing box, but it looks nice. It's very familiar. Those fonts, the geo special writing is very familiar. So there goes the boxes, and here are the bottles. Okay, I'm doing in depth, so I'm going to take a little bit time. I don't want to rush this. I think both bottles look marvelous. I mean, they look really nice in your collection. None of them have magnetic top. The Acqua Profumo and Essence are these ones used to have magnetic, but this one is not magnetic. I showed you this before. Cap looks like this. I think I prefer the cap of Mr. Burberry Indigo a little bit, because this is reminiscent of Burberry's trench coat caps, and they use the gabardine material on the neck as a bow tie. You know this from the original ones. Juice color is kind of light blue, heavy glass base. This is a very heavy bottle, very nicely done. I love this bottle. I think I prefer this bottle design over Profondo. Profondo is also nice. Doesn't have a silver plate, but it has heavy glass bottle, and the cap has a lot of detailing. So if you open the Mr. Burberry Indigo, here is the sprayer. Okay, that's how it's gonna look. It has some design on the neck. Sprayer is good. Okay, it distributes good amount of juice, and it clicks onto place. You can pick it up by the cap. This one offers also smaller bottle sizes. This one, the cap, I think is also snug fit. It's not magnetic, but it does click onto place and it's secure. Okay, distribution on this is much better though. If you're scared for fakes, the inside is going to be looking like black in the sprayer. Check out the sprayer. This one is better sprayer, better distributor. So clicks onto place somewhat, but I prefer the bottle of Mr. Burberry Indigo. So price range, Mr. Burberry Indigo definitely a better winner here because the price is much cheaper than Profondo. Packaging wise, this one also wins. So which one is a better juice and which one you should like buy? So to compare that, you have to tell if these are identical juice. No, they are not. If I describe them, they are both fresh, sea breeze, aquatic, that category would be same. They are both in the similar ballpark, but they have their differences. Mr. Burberry Indigo is sort of like a minty, fresh, herbal, woody, aquatic scent. I would say aquatic is not mentioned in Fragrantica, but I get this sort of fresh vibe, and it's not to the point of Dylan Blue or Atlantic, Aqua Atlantic. It has its own smell. It's not another blue scent. Okay, so this is very nice, office friendly, handsome, safe, long lasting. It gives me about 5 hours to 6 hours of push in high heat. If you stay indoors, you get that sort of performance. So not bad at all. So comparing to that, Profondo lasts much longer. I get 8-10 hours push on my shirt. Okay, if you wear it like similar number of sprays, like 4 to 5 sprays, this is gonna last longer. Longevity wise, Profondo wins. But smell wise, this one has an aquatic vibe more prominent, like the seaside. It has some lemon, it has some fruits, it has the original Acqua di Gio, but it's very long lasting. I think it's EDP concentration, I forgot, but strength of this perfume is more. So price wise, I would expect that from this one, because Profondo at this moment is well over $100 in Bangladesh, and this one is almost like 1/3 of the price, right? So I think it's fair game. But again, if you ask me like why this is not longer lasting, you're paying much less, but you're getting, look at the bottle you get, look at the fragrance. It's really, both are beautiful smelling, safe fragrance. I don't think anybody would complain like, oh, I smell egg, oh, I smell this, I smell fish. No, none of them have those offerings. So they're very safe, clean, fresh. Even this one has sort of like a juniper kick, or I don't know, there's like a fresh fruit, black currant or something. So this one gives that kick. So I think that sharpness is very nice. The mint is very beautiful. This one doesn't have the mint. So which one you should pick? If you're on a budget, because they are very similar in certain ways, the blue ways, aquatic, I would say if your budget allows, I would say go Profondo. Why? Because the performance, if it's your category, if you want to smell more known DNA, this is gonna be, people who recognize this more. On the other side, Mr. Burberry, some people see it as a failure. Okay, I do not see it like that, because Mr. Burberry is a fantastic fragrance. It has beast mode performance. This one doesn't perform like Mr. Burberry, but it's very close second. So for me, this is like a summer offering. Mr. Burberry is all year round, and Mr. Burberry EDP is winter, heavy on patchouli. So this is not a bad offering. If your budget is within $50, this is an excellent choice. If you talk about fresh fragrance, there are many in the market. Hugo Boss, like I talked about Infinite, I talked about a lot of fragrances. I cannot say one is better than the other, but you really have to smell it to decide which one you like. There's no such thing as one is the best, other ones are worse, okay? But if you talk about it, which one's going to be my pick out of these two? If you talk about practicality, if you talk about budget, and just want to pick out of these two, if you just talk about strictly smell, I'll go with Profondo, okay? I'll just give you my opinion. But if you talk about overall package, Mr. Burberry Indigo is definitely worthy. If it can also cover almost like 80-85% what Profondo does. Okay, so for the price that you pay, 5-6 hours is not bad at all. It's not a weak fragrance, definitely good. So today's winner, packaging, pricing, practicality, Mr. Burberry Indigo wins. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like my comparison, but try them side by side to decide which one works for you. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.